My name is Nalani Peters Brown. I was born in 1954. My parents were Philibert Joseph Peters and Grace Kyoko Fujii Peters. I have two siblings. My older brother is Harrison, known as Harry, and my younger brother is Philibert. We call him Phil. My dad was a sergeant in the Army. He was my hero. He was always there for me. My mother was born in Tokyo. She was amazing. My parents met in Japan during the Korean War. They transferred to Hawaii to start their life together. I'm really very proud of my parents. With very little education, they came a very long way. And I strive to be that kind of person with that kind of strength and ability to not be stopped. Growing up, I had a lot of energy and I was curious about everything. It taught me a lot about being resilient and not letting anything stop it my way, to grow and take the licks and keep going. And I don't think I've stopped. I met the love of my life, David Brewer Brown, in October of 1979 at Stanford Medical Center. I worked in radiation oncology, and everyone that I was introduced to would say, "Oh, you're from Hawaii? You need to meet David Brown." And it's like, okay. And this guy comes around the corner, and I looked at him and I thought, this is the guy they wanted me to meet? He's scary looking. He had this growth of hair, of his beard. He had abrasions on his face. He looked horrible. But we had a nice conversation, and about a week or two later, he comes back and he's all cleaned up. He's clean shaven, and it's like, oh, he cleans up well. And so he asked me on a date to a Japanese restaurant, which I was thrilled about. It was like love through my stomach. It was awesome. And we got married on September the 29th, 1985. And it's been an adventure ever since. I've always been on this adventure for more and better and really finding out who I am and what I can do. And it's amazing that there's a lot you can do, even when you don't know that you could do it. But once I retired, I decided I need to take care of myself. One of the things that I resonate with was yoga, and it's been my awakening. It's been my connection to myself and a greater sense of my connection to everything else around me. There are so many memories and lessons that I've learned and I care about, and I want my family, my friends to know about me. I think it's important to never lose a sense of yourself. And I think that when you're gracious and you know yourself well enough to be able to be kind and generous with other people, to be compassionate, to be caring, those are all things that you are to yourself, and you pass that on to the next person. It's important for you to always be true to who you really are, what your essence is. That never changes. I think of legacy as something that you pass on to be treasured and valued. David and I don't have any children, but our nieces, our nephews, our family are so important to us. And I think if they get a sense of our passion, our caring, who we are as people, the lessons that we've learned, and they pass that on to the next person that they touch, that is a gift. That's my legacy.